Hey everybody, it's Dr. Charles. I'm back to give you a little bit of a brief conversation about implants. You may have an idea what implants are, but I'm going to just kind of give you a quick summary or overview. Implants are metal or non-metal rods that are implanted into your bone, into your jawbone. When you're missing a tooth, one of the ways to replace that is to go with an implant. In this example, it shows a person with a missing tooth, and it shows what happens when the tooth is replaced by an implant. This shows a natural tooth. The white part is the crown, that's the part you see. The root is the part that's in the bone that you can't see. And this shows you what a dental implant is. See right here where my thumb is, where it says implant? That's an implant. This metal part here, that's an implant. Well, now the implant is attached by something called an abutment, and all that means is just something that attaches the implant to the crown itself, which is what you see. So when you see specials, implants for $999, you need to ask the person, is that the implant itself, or is that the whole thing? The implant, the abutment, and the crown. Because it may be a little bit confusing when someone says, implants $999. Well, yeah, that's just this part right here. But the entire dental implant is the implant, which is in the bone, the abutment, and then the crown. There's three different parts there. So if the special is for all three parts, great, that's a good price. So make sure you ask the person, what does that include? Does that include all three parts or just the implant? But enough about that. And then this kind of shows you here in this diagram, I really want you guys to get this. This talks about, actually what implants, the different types of implants. The implants are placed. The doctor places the implant into the jaw, and then it heals. And then when you replace the healed implant, you can attach an abutment, excuse me, like I just showed you in the earlier part. The abutment is attached to the implant, and then a crown goes on the implant. This shows a missing tooth. This shows the implant, which has an abutment in place. See the implant and abutment. The implant's in the bone. The abutment is attached to the implant. And then on top of that, you attach a crown. So the implant is three parts: implant, abutment, and crown. I know it sounds confusing, but just remember, the whole dental implant procedure is three different parts. The implant, which is into the bone, the abutment, which attaches the implant to the crown, and then the crown. This just showed the steps of implant surgery, with the implant going in. It shows the crown is then placed on the implant after the abutment has been in place. So just want to give you a quick summary. If you didn't know or had an idea or question of what an implant is, this kind of summarizes what that is. An implant goes in the bone, the abutment attaches the implant to the crown, and the crown is the part that you see. Okay, if you have any questions, just DM me or get back with me. I'm Dr. Charles, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. Okay, have a terrific day. Talk to you later. Bye.